When his 1993 single Loser became a surprise top 10 hit, Beck became the accidental face of Gen X slackerdom. But while his self-deprecating image and his pre-Loser day job alphabetizing porn tapes at a video store may have fit the stereotype, he was savvier than he let on. Rather than slip into one-hit wonder purgatory, after his major label debut, Mellow Gold, he set out to create more cohesive albums, like the genre-blending 1996 LP Odelay and 1998's relatively austere, Tropicalia-influenced Mutations. While embracing his serious side earned him critical acclaim and multiple Grammys, Beck never lost his sense of humor. After Mutations, his first studio album recorded using a live band and no samples, he set out to record what he called a party record with dumb sounds and dumb songs and dumb lyrics. That plan resulted in 1999's Midnite Vultures, an unabashedly hedonistic mashup of funky sounds borrowed from Stax Records, Prince, and Bling-era hip-hop, delivered with an enigmatic wink.
We like the boys with the bulletproof vests.
The hook to Midnite Vultures' lead single came from a moment of improvisation. In the middle of an encore during his Odelay tour, Beck dropped to his knees and shouted, "I want to defy the logic of all sex laws." With the addition of an extra X, the line led to Sex Laws, a cartoon-colored fusion of retro soul, drum and bass beats, and a horn section worthy of a Vegas stage show.
I wanna defy the logic of all sex laws. Let the handcuffs slip off your wrist.
On Midnite Vultures, perhaps more than any of his other albums, Beck walks a blurry line between homage and irony. Hollywood Freaks is part parody of, part ode to, 90s West Coast rap, with a beat inspired by Dr. Dre's G-Funk and a nonsense refrain that came from a misheard Ice Cube lyric. Originally titled Jockin' My Mercedes, it was, according to Beck, the kind of song he fantasized about hearing Puff Daddy rapping on the radio.
What? Say what?
On the Hollywood scene.
At one point, Beck considered naming the album I Can Smell the VD in the Club Tonight, a line lifted from the psychedelic track Milk and Honey.
I can smell the VD in the club tonight.
That's also the song where the album reaches its postmodern peak. Beck recruited former Smiths guitarist Johnny Marr to play Leonard Skinner leads over the riff from 60s singer-songwriter Buzz Clifford's I See I Am. Midnite Vulture's most understated track, and its most outwardly sincere moment, is Beautiful Way. Featuring backups from folktronica artist Beth Orton, the stripped-down song takes a break from the rest of the album's atmosphere of kitschy excess to reacquaint listeners with Beck's talents as a folky singer-songwriter.
Such a beautiful way to break my heart.
Beck's party record comes to a close with Deborah, a mock-epic declaration of lust for a JCPenney cashier and her sister. While the song's dreamy, raunchy mood points at Prince, it's widely regarded as an interpolation of David Bowie's song Win from Young Americans, another shape-shifting artist's excursion into funk. When Midnite Vultures was released at the tail end of 1999, fans and critics were confused about whether the album was serious or a farce. Was it a genuinely immersive genre exercise, or just an elaborate hipster joke? Either way, Beck managed to turn his idea of dumb sounds and dumb songs into a classic album.